Hey you guys, it's Brittany, and I'm going to be making this video to show you how to follow people on Instagram, how to avoid other network marketers, other distributors, okay? So what I'm going to show you is a few different techniques. So number one, when I'm growing my following, I usually, in the beginning of my business, used to put my profile on private. And so you can do this by clicking the lines right here and going to settings, and I believe that you can do privacy, and right here you can change it to private. And so I would go back and forth from private to public, and the reason why is because I didn't have a large following then, and I wanted to follow a lot of people and leave that curiosity with them when they viewed my bio right here to see, who is this girl following me? So I recommend, if you are under probably a couple thousand followers, and you're not at least at a 5,000 follower range, honestly, just in general, until you hit your goal that you want to be at, I would definitely recommend putting your profile on private just to give yourself a head start. Eventually, you're going to get the hang of this and you're going to make really awesome content and learn how to build your brand and your following a natural, organic way. But I do recommend doing this method because it's exactly what I did in the beginning. So what I do when I want to start finding followers on Instagram, sometimes I'll just do something as simple as go to one of my photos and I'll click on who has liked it. I'm going to scroll down and maybe you notice somebody, oh, there's somebody I went to high school with. There's somebody I knew way back in the day when I lived in my old state before I moved here, like your old school and elementary, I don't know, whoever your friends list is. And so let's say I'm going to click on this person. So let's say this is Brianna and I went to school with her forever ago. So I may click on her photo and click on who liked her photo. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just kind of go down the list. I judge them by their profile picture, because if I'm on somebody's page like this, which is somebody that I would usually be excited to sign up as a distributor, somebody I see, they're smiling in their photos, they take cute photos, they're mom, that's my main message is for moms, and she is adorable and her family is super cute. So usually the people that like the person's photo is most likely like them. And so I'm trying to just go based off of someone's profile picture. So usually somebody like this is not someone that I would follow. I'm not all about Snapchat filters. I'm sorry. I try to go for people like this. They look like they have a family. They look happy. I don't follow men. I just follow women. And so I recommend you trying to find people to follow that are like you. So if you're a college student, I'm going to show you certain hashtags that you can use to find college kids. But more importantly, my new favorite thing is finding people on places. And so you can see, I'm just kind of clicking here. And so this is somebody I wouldn't add because she looks older, and that's okay to say no, because you're looking for a specific person. So you got to think about, what is the person that you would love to sign right now? Is it someone who's happy, outgoing, already good on social media, already taking good photos? You can see, you guys, look how many follow requests, or look how many requests I got out. Okay, some people already even accepted it. And so you can keep doing this. And this is my next step that I'm going to show you, is called digging. And so what I'm going to do is, you can see this person right here, Caroline. It says requested, which means her profile is private. She has not accepted my follow request yet. But this person, Haley, did. And so I can now click on her profile and I can dig a little further. I may even like some of her photos to grab her attention. And so here's a photo with a ton of likes. And look, more people that I can keep following. And so sometimes if I come across somebody and I'm like, she kind of looks like she does something, I may click on the photo to bring me to their profile just to see if they are a distributor for another company. But usually I kind of just don't even check. I'm just looking at profile picture here. All right. So see, wait a second. Fit girl. Okay, she's definitely doing like a different network marketing company, it looks like. And you'll kind of notice that eventually you'll kind of be able to point those things out. All right, so that is how I dig. Once again, you could do it again and click on this girl. And now you could boom, 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 and then follow her followers. Now, what I do sometimes is if I come across somebody like this and I'm like, oh my gosh, she would be so perfect for my business. Oh, I will actually save her photo and you can write a collection. You can save it to a collection and you can name this people I want on my team, da 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 da. And that way you can go to your saved photos and see all the girls that you want to eventually be in their inbox, messaging them and not just liking their photos, but taking it that extra step to message them. And so that's one way that I find my followers. And that all started from my profile, just finding somebody right there. Okay. The next way that you can find somebody is just scrolling down, your timeline. And, if you see somebody like, let's see, like this. You see they have people that liked it, okay? And now I would say right about here, guys, is where I stop. If you refresh the screen and you see that this requested right here disappears, that means that Instagram is starting to block your message or your follow request. So back off a little bit and now you can go to your timeline and start commenting or hop over to Facebook. And so I used to set a timer once every hour and I would have to follow until I feel like I followed at least 30 people. And so I would do this off and on every day. And I would look at my followers, which I encourage you to do right now. What is your following at? Is it at 200? Is it at 400? Let's go ahead and make your first goal, making it 100 new followers. If you could get 100 new followers this week and you do that every single week, can you imagine how many followers you'd have by the end of the year? And so I would literally go and keep following until I came over here. And then if you are on private, like I said, right here, you see where it says today? That is where it would say you have 15 message or follow requests. Why do I keep saying message requests? You have 15 follow requests. And so what I would do is I would click on it. Okay, let's say this girl. And then I would go down and I would see their profile. I would decide, okay, do I want to follow them or do I want to unfollow them? And so sometimes I would unfollow people and let them follow me. Because when I was going out and sending all these friend requests to all these people, I wasn't seeing their profile. You know what I mean? I was just looking at their profile picture. And so once they sent me a friend request, a follow request, I get to see their profile because they accepted me. And so sometimes I would, unfollow them if I didn't feel like they were the kind of person I was looking for, but I would let them follow me. And so that was the thing that I started doing. But what was really important is that if they were trying to follow me and they were with like another company, I would unfollow them right away and I would deny them trying to look at my profile. So just be careful of that. Don't want to freak anyone out, but sometimes other people from other companies, even in our company, do things bad and try to steal your followers. If it happens, it happens. No big deal. God has a plan for who's supposed to, join their business, and so just be super careful about who you let view your stuff if you're nervous about that. But I would literally go until I would see 50 message requests. And if I got 50, oh my God, I did it again, 50 follow requests. I would go until I saw 50 follow requests and then I would stop. And then I would say, okay, now it's time for me to accept these follow requests. And so before I accepted their follow request, I would literally click on their profile and I would go say, okay, Brianne's trying to follow me. Let me go through her pictures and follow 10 of her people. And once I did that, okay, now I can accept you. And I would do that and I would continue to never run out of follow requests. Okay. The next thing I'm going to show you is a game changer. And so most people will come over here and they'll do hashtag stay at home mom or some other stupid hashtag that every other network marketer, and every other business and anybody that sells something under the moon is using. And so you're going to come across people that sell things, okay? You can type in accounts. You can search something like dog mom, and then you'll see there's like dog mom world, okay? And so if you are a dog mom, you can then not follow this account, but click here, click there, and you're going to find everybody who has dogs and that is trying to be, you know, connected to this person, which probably means that they have dogs and they're a dog mom. And so that's an idea for you to do, as well as just typing keywords that you're into, okay? The next thing is obviously the hashtags, which you can definitely do, but let me show you. So you can do top or you can do recent. And Instagram is always changing, so this may not look exactly the same. So most recent is probably the best, because top, oh guys, I'm sorry. Let me try that again. Because top is usually, you know, bloggers, people who have lots of followers, and, you know, everybody's clicking on this one. See, you'll see the people trying to be influencers, and like, these are usually people that have a ton of other bloggers and people that are in network marketing. I try to not necessarily steer away from people like this, but I know everybody else is probably clicking on this photo and trying to follow their followers. And so although I'm not saying don't connect with bloggers, don't connect with people like this, heck yeah, do that. They have large followings. You know what I mean? But if I'm trying to grow my following with regular people, I may go here and just try to find somebody that is already taking really good photos. Okay, so here's somebody. I'm going to follow her. Boom, boom, boom. And then you can go ahead and, you know, go and start digging through here. That's a way you can do it. Or you can just go through all of these and follow these people with that specific hashtag. That's totally up to you. Okay. Last but not least is my favorite way, is places. And so this is really cool because you can go to Google and you can say, I want to grow a team in Ireland. You can go to the Airworks website, see that we're in Ireland, see all the countries we're in. And so what I could do is Ireland, but let's take it a step further. What are moms doing in Ireland? They're at the playground. So I'm going to type in Ireland Park. You know, sometimes I may have to go to Google and find the exact place that I want to look up. But here's a park right here. It's a wildlife park. All right, so there we go. So I can go down through here. Okay. Now I am growing my network in Ireland. And I'm going to click here. And I'm going to go all down here. And so you guys, the amazing thing with this tool is you can literally choose where you want a team. You can even say, I want to find people local near me. I might type in Charlotte because that's where I live. Okay. And find a mom. And then I'm going to tap into her friends list and follow her friends, and I'm going to start digging. But I can even take it a step further and I can say Charlotte, Target, where all the moms are. Boom. Oops. Recent. I'm going to go down. I'm going to scroll until I find cute. Okay. So boom. There's somebody local, Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm going to go here. These are probably all people in Charlotte. Okay. And so you keep following and you keep following until people follow you back. People may not do it until tomorrow morning. It's late right now. They may not do it till, 2 days from now. But the point is that if you can play a game with yourself and say, I'm not going to stop until I get this number to 100 more, and I will not go to bed until I have 30 follow requests every day, or whatever your number is, it must be over 20. Must be over 20. If you can get 20 followers a day and you're at a point now in your business where you're you've earned your first couple customers, you're ready to go on the 500 club, you're ready to start signing distributors. Truth is, guys, you need a large following. Relationships are important. They are. But the odds and, of finding rock stars and people that really want this, in fact, even people that want to sign up, not everyone's going to want to sign up, is all up to you and where you click, where you search, who you add, who you take the time to get to know. And so, yes, there's always going to be different ways that you can also grow your following, but these are the ways that I have used that have allowed me to grow my network as large as I have, to have tons of messages, to have people, commenting on my things and liking my things, and, just it's amazing, guys, what you can do on social media. So I really hope that you take these things, you set big goals for yourself, big challenges, and you take what you learned here and really implement it into your business. And even though this was a video about just adding on Instagram and finding a following, I just do want to add in there too, once you start getting the hang of it, once again, you can gain followers without doing this. You can do it by collaborating with people and with putting good content and using hashtags and putting, improving your photos and all of that. So I don't want you to think this is the only way, but to get yourself to a really good spot where you're able to do that, it's going to take a lot of relationships with people, and that starts with you going out there and going after what you want. Okay, so I hope you guys had an aha moment tonight. I would love for you to share what you learned in the comments below. I have other videos on my Instagram or on my YouTube about how to do Instagram. This was just specifically adding. So if you do want to learn more on how to make photos, how to message, what to message, and things like that, feel free to check out my YouTube and see what I got going on over there. Have a good night, you guys.